everyone, this is a question I get a lot. How do you make a successful fitness channel that gets big? Well, that's my channel. It's not quite big yet, but it's getting there. It's on the right path. Big. There we go. How do we get a channel to get big? Well, let's start from the beginning. I'll be taking you through 3 different sections that will set your channel up for success. First, let's go over your channel itself. Now let's talk about your channel's name. This is the first thing that people are going to see, the first thing that people are going to hear. Make sure that it's snappy, easy to spell, and easy to remember. I'll give you some good examples. Obese to Beast, Olympus Iron, Matt Major, all those channels are very easy to remember. But my name, I wish I could change. It's Humorous Fitness. Now when I try to tell people that all the time, they're like, how do you spell humorous? And they can't find my channel. So make sure it's something that people can instantly remember and instantly spell without any problem. Now we have to set your profile picture for your account. When you comment on other people's videos, you're gonna have a picture come up next to the comment that you put up. You want that picture to be something that's, you know, attractive to the eye, but also tells people that you probably have a YouTube channel combined with the name that you have. So they want to click it because that's a great way. One of the best ways to get traffic people into your channel is by commenting on other fitness YouTubers channels and getting into the fitness YouTube community so people start recognizing you. Now here's something else that needs to be done before you worry about anything else. Set your channel banner. Make some sort of an image for that banner, because if there's no channel banner, I guarantee you everyone's gonna look at your channel and be like, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. It's not that well branded or established. I don't really care. You need to have a channel banner. I cannot stress this enough. And the last thing before we move on to making videos themselves is to set up an About Me section. First off, people can click this and actually read about who you are and what your channel is, but also this is what's going to show up when people search for your channel in the actual search engine. Underneath your name, this is going to pop up the first couple lines, so you make sure that you are writing good stuff in there. Cool, so now we've addressed your channel. Let's move on to the content of the videos you're actually going to be posting. This is a very important part nowadays because there are so many fitness channels, there's so many videos out there, it's so saturated. You have to really set yourself apart and bring something interesting and unique and something with quality. Now first, get the best camera equipment you can get your hands on. If you can afford something great, then buy it. Great, that's awesome. If you can borrow something from your friend, maybe a DSLR for half a year or something until you can buy your own rig, that'd be great too. Just get yourself on something good, because nobody wants to watch videos off of a crappy camera or something without HD. You have to have something at least clear and HD to show people with decent audio. Now, yes, you can edit videos in something like Windows Movie Maker or iMovie, one of the defaults that come with pretty much any operating systems nowadays. But to make really quality videos with next level editing, you know, words, frames, transitions, music, and all that good stuff that you like in, you know, my videos and all the best YouTubers videos, you'll have to have something that's better for editing videos. Something like Final Cut Pro, Sony Vegas Pro, or Adobe After Effects. Those are all great programs to get into, and you can do a little trial of them and see if you can understand them, but as you use them and you get better at them, and your videos will become better and better as you go. Okay, so now you have an editing program. When you're editing a video where you're talking to the camera, cut out the awkward moments or the irrelevant clips. I'll show you one of my earlier videos which came out kind of awkward because of the way I was composing myself and because of the way I edited it. Like I said, I'll be posting videos every week so that I may track my own progress, and that hopefully I can build a fan base that can support and encourage me to keep growing. So if you want to join me in this journey, hit the subscribe button. Try to keep your videos relatively short, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, because when you're a smaller channel, people don't have quite the attention span. As you grow in subscribers, I've noticed that people will pay attention to your videos that are a little bit longer, but when I was starting out and I was small, all my long videos got no views, all my short videos got way more views. Now having a scheduled series that shows up every single week gives your subscribers something to come back to and to be excited about every single week. They know when it's coming. The best set of series that I've found to get views and subscribers are full days of eating and workout footage with commentary. Make sure you're doing commentary, not just blasting music over it. Vlogs take a close second to both of these, but those 2 series are amazing. If you have something unique, different, weird, embarrassing, difficult, anything like that that people can relate to or support you with, then definitely make videos about that. You guys know about my Accutane series, and that series has actually got me so many more views and subscribers than any other series I could have done, just because it was so unique and there hadn't been any videos on it before, and people felt like, you know, they could really relate with me, and I was really allowing them into my life past something that most people are embarrassed about. Now, it doesn't have to be embarrassing. It can be anything unique. You could be a surfer or a German person or whatever, and that's your thing. It's just something that sets you apart from the rest of the herd. Now, this is something that's super important now that YouTube is so saturated. You have to upload at minimum every 3 days, but even more is better. If you can upload daily or maybe bi-daily, that is the best thing you could do, because people want to see more content. They want something to subscribe to. Now that people understand what it is, and there's so much out there, you can only hook people if you have more content for them to see, because that's why they want to subscribe to you. Now, once you've actually made a video and you've uploaded it, this is the most important part. You have to make sure that your search engine optimized. You have to make sure that you're ready to be searched and found by YouTube and by Google. So make sure that you write out a full description explaining what the video is, giving you all your social media links, everything like that. Make sure that the title is good, something that's catchy, that makes you want to see what's in there. It's attention grabbing, and make sure that that's all punctualized and capitalized correctly. Please, no grammar mistakes ever. And make sure that you're doing your keywords. The first 3 keywords that you put in there, seriously, the first 3 keywords are the most important ones, and the ones that are going to determine what you show up for in the search engine. The rest of them are decently important, but those first 3 ones, you need to get good ones. Make sure you're not doing something super simple like bodybuilding, something that's already saturated and you're not going to show up in. Do something that people are searching for but doesn't have a ton of videos saturating it, because obviously you need to beat out the other videos. So if you're going to do something like bodybuilding, you're not going to show up first. The other people who have been around for years are going to show up first. Remember, choose keywords that people are searching, but there aren't a ton of videos already made for it. And finally, make sure that you're making thumbnails for every single video, because honestly, if I look at a channel and its videos don't have thumbnails, I know that that person does not have the editing capacity to make well-produced videos, so I'm just gonna skip that. That's just honestly how it is, and that's how everyone is. If you don't have thumbnails, then no one's gonna look. Now, how do you make thumbnails? You're gonna search that on YouTube right now, punch in how to make a thumbnail for my YouTube video, because if I explain it, this video would be over 20 minutes. It's very hard at first when you don't understand how to do it, but once you learn how to do it, it's very, very easy. And finally, let's talk about you. You're the poster boy or girl, the billboard of this whole thing. Let's make sure that you're ready, or at least getting there. Now, the #1 most important thing when you're first starting out is don't be monotone on camera. Try to exude some of your personality. Try to talk like you're talking to one of your friends. Don't be nervous, because if you're monotone, it's very boring. I'll give you an example of what it sounds like when you're monotone compared to when you're not.
Now, with a slight bend in the elbow, bring your arm parallel or higher to your shoulder. Think about lifting at the elbow. You can lean away from the weights to provide more angle and resistance to the exercise, but try not to sway your body. This is a great isolation exercise for the end of any shoulder day.
#2, look in the camera lens. Look right in the middle of the lens, just like it's another person's eyes, because that's gonna make people feel like you're engaging with them. If you're looking off camera all the time, people are gonna feel very odd watching your videos, and it's probably gonna end up being pretty awkward. And for some people, this English thing is a second language, so they need people to be very clear. And I've been told that my clear voice is the reason a lot of people will watch me, because they don't understand other people who are speaking in English, but they understand my channel. Also, don't mumble or speak under your breath. Exude yourself. Be confident in what you're saying. People like hearing you be confident. Now, real quickly, the last few things. Make sure that you're well groomed, or at least appear to be. No one wants to see someone who looks kind of dirty on their screen. Always try to better your presence on camera. At first, you're going to be a little awkward turtle, but over time, try to talk to the camera like it's a person. Try to become natural in front of the camera, because that's what people really want to see. They don't want anything to be awkward. And the final thing is, I feel like everyone wants to see someone with a passion, something that people are working towards, because while you're watching the fun content that's going up on the channel, you also know that the person you're watching has an overall goal, and you're joining them on the journey to get there. For me, that's contests. You know, I'm doing a men's physique contest, and people can watch that. Also, I have an Accutane series, so people can follow along with that. But for you, it could be anything. It could be surfing, it could be lifting, it could be anything that you have that people could follow along. It's good to keep people updated with that kind of a thing. Alright guys, there you go. A long video today, but I really needed to get this out to you guys, and I really need to get this out for all my smaller channels so you guys can start improving the quality of your channels and really start getting the views and subscribers in. I hope that this video helped you out, and if it did, please let me know in the comments below. It took me a long time to do, but I wanted to get this info out to you. Also, if you have any friends who are starting up YouTube channels or are getting into YouTube, let them know about this video so they can, you know, skip the mistakes that everyone else makes and just make a good channel from the start. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Hit the like button if you like this, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Team Beyond the Week.
Live till you die, MIRIN!